Alright, so today we are going to start with route C and D. So let's get going.
We've confirmed that the network core units known as Adam and Eve have been destroyed. The enemy's chain of command has been thrown into complete chaos. As such, humanity has chosen to seize this opportunity and launch an all-out attack against the machine forces. Of course, the forces of Yorha will participate in this endeavor. Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind!
Let's get going.
Server Administrator 3S. Server Administrator 3S. Please return to the server administration room as soon as possible to handle a capacity issue. End transmission. Command to all Yorha units. Upon your descent to the surface, proceed to follow pre-programmed instructions and carry out...
Before I could convince myself to tell 2B the truth, our final major operation had begun. Still, at the time, I knew nothing. Not how the battle would end, nor what fate stood in wait for us.
Hello! We are now starting route ending C and D. And stuff gets messed up soon.
Orders. Do you understand?
The scanners are going to hack into the enemy's anti-air system and shut it down in advance of an all-out assault, right?
That's right. Good job, 9S.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a child?
What? That must be your imagination.
God, that's freaky.
Look for machines that are receiving signals from the anti-air system. They should be located in elevated areas with good signal reception. I forwarded the general positions of the machine lifeforms you need to hack.
Roger.
God. This first...
Please refrain from destroying the target. If you do, another one will simply take its place.
No killing the target. Got it.
Ooh, exciting. So you just met A2 in route A? Alright, there's number 1.
I see her.
Alright. Yeah, you get a lot of side quests for doing basically...
Way to go!
You're totally treating me like a kid.
Now move on to the next one.
Fine.
One affirmation will survive. My goodness. I'm like so scared to play this section. Yeah, if you go up against Father Servo at like lower levels, he becomes like just it's a long fight. more than
The
anything.
target is thought to be in a high location with good network reception. Try examining the rooftops of buildings.
Roger.
God, I didn't mean to. Yeah, he gets bigger.
Defensive system operation confirmed to be declining.
Almost there.
Hmm. God.
Be advised, the target's appearance is identical to that of a standard enemy. Once you approach, however, a marker will appear.
Sometimes the movement in this game is...
Is it me, or does it seem like...
Looks like it's going well down there. Every scanner in the force is involved in this operation. So let's try not to fall behind.
Yeah, no falling
Ow!
behind. Got it.
9S,
What is it?
make sure to do whatever is necessary to avoid combat.
And how will
I
I
don't
provide support
like...
to the squad if I don't fight?
Scanner units such as yourself are not
I
designed for
don't
battle.
like this
Aw,
part.
are you worried about me?
No, I'm merely pointing out that you would be a liability on the battlefield.
Ow, mother trucker.
Wow, that's harsh.
I don't like this section. I really don't. There we go. I'm in the wrong area. I am so good at falling into places I shouldn't be in. Fine, I'll just go up the board way. Oh, okay. It depends on the side quest. Sometimes they're above you, sometimes they're below you. So it gives you a general area of where you're supposed to be. But for the most part...
11S to 9S, come in.
9S here, go ahead.
I'm just about wrapped up here. How about you?
Just one left, I think.
Roger. Be sure to head back to the bunker when you're done so you can sync your data.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Until your combat data is uploaded, none of
Yeah.
the scanner models can run updates.
Okay, I'll take care of it as soon as I'm done here.
Appreciate it.
It gives you a general idea of where you're supposed to be, not really where it is exactly. Which I find fun because I enjoy the exploration. But like at the same time,
That looks like everything.
it's not everything though.
Proposal. Unit 9S should rendezvous with Unit 2B before the combat situation worsens.
Sounds like a plan.
But I need to get this final one.
Let me just mark the point on the map. And there.
Alright.
Analysis. It is not possible to hack directly into the target Goliath-class machine lifeform. Special software protection detected. Enemy is refusing access from anything other than machine lifeforms. Proposal. Unit 9S should commandeer a smaller enemy and use it to hack the large one.
A little multi-level hacking, huh?
I mean, you don't have to do this one, but I enjoy it. So I'm going to. So slow. I wonder how bridges like these were made. Oh my god. So, I actually forgot I had to go back to the bunker my second playthrough as 9S because I was at the part and I'm just like, I want to travel around. And I'm just like, what level am I at? So yeah, I get it.
Enemy defense system fully offline. I knew you could do it.
I always do.
That really was brilliant work, which means I've got a special surprise for you. I'll leave it in my room so you can pick it up later.
A surprise?
I hate 210 talking down to 9S. It makes me so uncomfortable. But c'est la vie, c'est l'amour. Alright, I have to transport over to NieR factory. Yeah. It could mean something good, but I don't trust it. Hopefully not. I hope it's not a bomb. Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
He stole my line. How dare he? I'm the one who says here we go. Ah, I'm offended.
2B, the operation will begin at a point southwest of the city ruins. Use your flight unit to travel there and meet up with 9S.
Will do.
We've repaired and reinstalled the weapons damaged in the fight against Eve. Be careful, okay? The mission will be in full swing by the time you get there.
I will. And thanks.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Our elite Yorha forces, the pride of humanity, have defeated two enemy network units known as Adam and Eve. This victory is a giant leap forward in our quest to reclaim Earth. The moon rings out with the cheers of the entire human race. We look forward to your continued combat exploits. Glory to mankind.
I'm still on chipset 2, I think. It should be fine for now.
To be!
What's our status?
The operation is underway, and a few squads have already engaged the enemy. Our orders are to function as a kind of guerrilla unit that provides support as necessary. I forwarded our squad's current positions to your map. You should head over there ASAP.
Sounds good.
Alright. We're gonna do that real quick.
This is Unit 7B with Vanguard Squadron Delta. We're currently pinned down by a number of machines that appear to have lost their minds.
This is Unit 2B. We're heading over now to provide support.
Roger, 2B. Much appreciated. Thanks for the assist.
We're heading out to support the next squad.
Understood. We'll join you there and lend a hand.
All right.
Enemies here are
This
so
is
much
3B,
worse.
Captain of Theta Squadron. The enemy machines are multiplying in front of us. We can't hold this position.
God, these are so much harder than I remember them being.
Thanks. We'll join you, if that's all right.
Man, I can't see a thing.
Alert. Detecting an unusually high number of hostile machine life forms.
Why are they going nuts like this? I thought Eve's network was destroyed.
All we can do is fight.
Alright, I need to actually get up, like, there. Alright. I don't want to go that way, but I'm gonna go this way, actually. It's the long way, I don't care. Doing it that way is a lot easier. Because you don't have to jump. Alright. On our way.
This is 4B, Captain of Vanguard Squadron Alpha. We're being worn down by a fierce enemy attack.
This is Guerrilla Unit 2B. We're on our way.
Roger, and thanks.
There we go. That's all of them.
Thanks for the assist.
We're heading out to support other squadrons.
We'll join you and provide further backup.
region. They've got Attack Squadron Omega surrounded and are giving them one hell of a fight. Can you get over there and provide support ASAP?
Man, this is tougher than I thought it would be.
We need to hurry. This is Unit 2B. We're in position to provide support for Attack Squadron Omega.
Are we ever glad to see you? They came out of nowhere. We were fighting for our damn lives.
If this keeps up, we can win. 9S, scan the area to see if any reinforcements are on the way.
You got it.
God. Okay. We're so far so good.
What was that?
Okay.
Toby! Are you okay?
Let my guard down. EMP hit me point blank. I gotta reboot.
I'll provide backup.
Yeah. So many.
They have visual camouflage? What the hell's going on here? I have to protect 2B!
Everything's shut down. It is satisfying. Everything's shut down. I can't, oh, there we go.
Damn it! There's no end to them. I gotta finish them off and help 2B.
God, everything's so glitched out. Alright. Hopefully this will be the end of it. on, come on. There we go.
You okay? Is this a wide area virus? To me! This viral attack. I gotta do something. I have to save 2B.
There we go.
2B, you okay?
The hell?
The logic virus.
They've been infected and taken over.
No. Wait, what? Attack functions aren't working.
That's because of their Yorha IDs. 2B, I need to hack into you and fry your identification circuit.
Do it.
All right. Whew.
Pod, report our status to command.
Alert. All communications are currently being jammed.
God damn it.
2B, I located the unit that's jamming our comms.
Got it.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
All right. We gotta get going. Stuff's about to get so much worse. Oh, goodness.
The jamming is coming from that thing. That should take care of the jamming.
Pod, send an emergency distress signal to command. Pod!
Alert. Connection lost. Unable to reach command.
Damn it. They're still jamming us?
Signal reception is clear. Connection lost due to server-side authentication failure. No responses coming from command on any channel.
Shit, what happened to the bunker? Can't keep doing this forever.
2B, I have an idea. It's possible to access the bunker through a backdoor in the system. I can use that to initiate an emergency upload of our personal log data. Then we set our black boxes to self-destruct and take them all out at once.
Sounds good.
Data upload 30% complete. 50% complete. We just hit 70%.
Are you done yet?
Almost. We're at 92%. 2B, your black box.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is.
Log
All
data
right.
upload complete.
Nine
elevator. Yeah, it's basically a mini nuclear explosion.
To be.
We have to report back to command.
Whoa.
Commander! 2B? 9S? What are you doing here?
The Yorha units on the ground were infected by a virus. We had to detonate our black boxes in order to stop them.
A virus? What are you talking about? None of our ground units reported anything about a virus.
That's because all communication with the bunker has been severed.
And why did you leave the battlefield anyway? I didn't order a retreat. We're telling you, Yorha has gone berserk! No. If anyone is acting infected here, it's you.
Are you nuts?
2B, 9S. You're being detained under suspicion of virus contamination.
Wait a minute!
Bingo!
They're infected?
Commander, we have to go!
Damn! The doors! Did the virus infiltrate the bunker itself?
Bingo again.
Operator, what?
That's not the operator. It's...
We'll speak to you through the network and virus.
How is that even possible?
We've had a great deal of fun while watching you squirm. But I'm afraid the end has come for this outpost.
To be! It's open!
Emergency. The fusion reactor in the bunker is currently in an uncontrollable state. All Yorha units must evacuate the bunker as soon as possible. Repeat, the fusion reactor is currently in an uncontrollable state. All Yorha units must evacuate the
Lord, it's a mankind. All your units.
They're still conscious.
Stay focused, 2B!
Linus. Oh. Oh god.
Commander, the bunker is lost. We have to evacuate.
Alright, it's in here.
Why weren't you two infected? I don't know.
It's probably because I deferred our data sync. I noticed some weird noise in the bunker server data, so I paused the upload.
I see.
The transport terminal is corrupted. We need to get to the hangar and get some flight units.
I can't believe I was able to pick up two when I was present.
Damn it. Commander, we need to get some flight units from the hangar and get out of here.
Alright, there's the beginning. Well, not quite yet, but...
Commander, hurry! I'm staying here. I can't.
Commander!
I too was synced up with the server.
But 9S can hack into your systems and...
There's no time. You two are the last remaining members of Yorha. It's your duty to survive.
But, Commander...
Besides, this is my command. Let me at least fulfill my duty here, to the end.
2B, this place is lost!
Commander!
Move it, 2B! That's an order!
So, that's the beginning. Alright. Thank you for the compliment, by the way. I really appreciate it. I took some time actually making it react the way I wanted it to.
Alert. Multiple pursuers detected.
Hostiles?
No. Oh no. This signal. It's
Yorha!
Alright, enough of this shit. 9S, I need to take over your control.
You need to what?
I'm getting us out of here.
Okay.
Flight controls transferred to Unit 2B.
Flight controls established for Unit 9S. Setting automatic course. Entering escape route from combat zone.
Wait! What are you... No!
Stealth function released.
Yorha Unit 2B's stealth function unlocked.
Wait! 2B! 2B!
Alert. Critical damage to flight unit. Proposal. Eject immediately.
Gotta find a way to land this thing.
Alert. Reactor core temperature rising. Alert. FFCS and NFCS systems unresponsive. Analysis. Offensive functionality lost.
God damn it.
Alright.
Alert. Multiple enemies confirmed. Alert. Virus infection detected. Proposal. Administer vaccine immediately.
2B has been affected by the logic virus.
contamination rate up to 16%. Malfunction detected in NFCS circuit.
I have to keep it from spreading to other androids. Pod, give me a location that's low on android signals.
Searching. Analysis. The area near the abandoned commercial facility meets the desired parameters. Alert. Your high unit 2B will sustain serious damage unless the virus is eliminated.
You don't say.
Yeah, the carnival is also like, the escort mission for the carnival goers is also kind of hard to like get correct too. Like you have to jump in certain areas.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 21%.
Remove the contamination and reset.
Analysis. Virus is transforming and progressing its own algorithm with abnormal speed. Removal will be difficult.
I feel bad for 2B. God, this is like, she is genuinely painful to like maneuver right now. Alright. Come on. I need to... God. There she is. It's 27%. We need to get to the... I need to get to the shopping center. Can I jump on? I can't. I can't. Come on, come on. Come on. Let me speed up again. Come on, you need to. I need to dodge.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 32%.
Alright.
Malfunction detected in visual processing system.
Alright. We gotta get to...
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our fighting on the surface. Today, I have wonderful... The Council of Humanity has decided to increase the production of...
Alright, there we go.
This will enable
Come on.
us to deal a powerful blow to our ancient enemies. The light of hope is near, closer than ever to it. We look forward to future glory, and know that you will be the ones to bring it to us. Glory to man.
Alright. Come on. Come on. I'm so close.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 57%. Malfunction detected in FFCS circuit.
I'm so close. I can see it. God, this is genuinely painful.
Alert. Virus contamination rate 70%.
God, that jump.
Infiltrating system protected region. Alert. Virus contamination rate 90%. Alert. Unusual heat generation in central nervous system. Internal combustion imminent. Abnormality detected in visual sensors. Alert. Determination factor unlocked. Alert. Death
We've made it. A2!
Guess this is it. These are my memories. Take care of everyone for me. Take care of the future, A2.
Where the hell is 2B?
Scanning. Black box signal located.
Put it on the map!
Alert. Large-scale ground tremors detected. Underground soil structure is no longer stable. Cause is likely a high-magnitude earthquake. Proposal. Evacuate immediately.
I'm not going anywhere! To be. 2B! Are you?
Nights.
Oh no. 2B. No. I'll kill you!
So, welcome to Act 2. So, 2B's dead.
Black box signal for your high unit 2B offline. Death confirmed. Data exchange engaged.
Your high unit 9S has completed repair and reconstruction of all damaged areas. Unit is ready for reactivation.
Your high unit A2 also ready for reactivation.
Proposal. Illuminate surrounding area.
Analysis. Units 9S and A2 are safe.
No problems detected.
only one issue remains. We comprise the Yorha support system. If the A2 and 9S units are operational, we are required to attend and support.
Agreed.
Displaying positions of units A2 and 9S.
So, we now have a choice. Displaying current coordinates. Select unit to support. Shall we support A2 or 9S? "9S is in the resistance camp, A2 is..." Yeah, so I'm leaving it up to you because this is... You think A2? I'm gonna guess you're gonna say A2. This is hard, let me think. A2? A2. Affirmative. Commencing support of Unit A2.
So then, what happened to command? Number 2, go! I can handle... No! Number 4!
Activation of Unit A2 confirmed. Good morning, A2.
Who are you?
Tactical Support Unit Pod 042. This pod has been tasked with providing firing support for Yorha Unit A2.
I didn't ask for help.
Affirmative. No request was received from Unit A2. Rather, it was the final order from this pod's previous support assignment, Unit 2B.
Well, it's unnecessary.
Yorha Unit A2 lacks the authority to override this order.
Whatever.
So, this is my favorite...
What the hell is that huge thing?
Unknown.
You're pretty useless, you know that?
So this is some of my favorite dialogue in the entire game is between Pod 042 and A2.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
Why the hell would I do that?
In order to provide optimal support, pods must be supplied with data relating to the activities of supported units.
Not happening.
Because A2... A2 and the pod have some of the funniest, like, dialogue. Yes. I like A2 too. I'm going to put on this one. Alright. There we go. And I'm putting on my chip for... Right. Evade range up, movement speed. You talk to the person in the, resistance camp. That has the chip thing. I think I showed it once. I'll show it again, soon. Alright, do I have shockwave? I should have already have a shockwave, but I want another shockwave. I have 2 shockwaves now. Alright, set type A is now in full use. Alright, here we go. A2 is very similar to 2B.
Unit A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
If an attending support unit is not provided with data related to the activity of its target, it is programmed to automatically repeat the request every 30 seconds until such data is made available.
Are you kidding me?
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions. Needlessly repeating conversations on the same topic is a waste of energy resources.
You're the one who keeps talking.
Oh, come on. Let me in there.
Have passed. Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
Stop! My intention is to beat the hell out of every goddamn machine I can find. Is that enough for you?
Affirmative. Scanning and marking of nearby machine life forms complete. Goliath-class enemies detected in desert area. Proposal.
Alright.
Goliath-class enemies should be destroyed.
Don't tell me what to do.
Hopefully you'll see you soon.
Authorized to issue commands. Proposals are merely recommendations based on data provided by Unit A2. Proposal. Unit A2 should state updated intentions in order to secure more usable data.
Shut the hell up.
Negative. This pod is engaging in activity based on the final order of Unit 2B. Your Unit A2 lacks the authority to issue commands.
Look, just stay out of my way.
Affirmative.
Alright. Oh, yeah, we can sell our machine cores now. Machine cores are now 22,500 G. We now have 700K. Alright, so we need to go fight a Goliath class. Here we go. Fighting machine life forms.
So much for Goliath class. It was over before it started.
Negative. Enemy machines remain in the area.
There we go. I think this one's called Hegel.
What the hell is that?
It appears to be a machine life form that has adapted to the desert environment. Proposal: destroy the enemy machine.
Yeah, that's real helpful. He's tough. Time to bust out the mode.
Alert. The use of beam mode to increase nuclear fusion output carries unacceptable levels of risk. An defensive boost is offset by lower defense and increased maintenance costs. The feature was removed from newer models for this reason.
Guess it's too bad I'm not a newer model.
Berserker mode.
Older attacker models such as the NieR A2 are not equipped with ranged weaponry. Proposal: Unit A2 should take advantage of her support pod, which is equipped with helpful long-range attack features.
Don't patronize me.
There we go.
Alert. Oncoming EMP attack detected. Escape recommended.
Where am I?
The EMP attack appears to have caused hacking damage to Unit A2's memory modules.
So this is my memory area. But why are you here?
Support units are required to monitor our target's internal systems in case of breakdown.
Next time, ask me before you go poking around in my head.
Hacking space.
What's all this about?
The hacking has caused the enemy's memories to merge with your own.
Continue to observe the situation and dispatch them.
This is a fragment of Unit 2B's memory data. It is an order she received from the Yorha commander when she was still alive.
Huh.
Not right, number two. We're all here. Supposed to be here. Thank you. Giving meaning to my life.
Enough!
Memory data recognized as belonging to Yorha Unit A2 herself.
Shut up and get out of my head already! You and I are the same. We have no one to help us. We can only cry and scream. Shut up! Just shut up.
I don't think A2 is doing too good. What do you think? I think she might be going through it. To be honest, yeah. So, since we chose A2,
Pod 153, commencing data sharing.
Affirmative. Launching compressed conversation mode.
is that Wingdings? I'm pretty sure that's Wingdings. If it's not Wingdings, I'm gonna be confused.
Compressed conversation mode complete. Affirmative. Awaiting report on the effects of Unit 2B's memory data on Unit A2's self-consciousness.
Understood. Updating as reference data for support activity.
Pod 153, select unit to monitor. So usually I like to change it up and monitor A2 and then 9S or the other way around. But I kind of want to keep the same mode that I'm in so it's just more cohesive. So we're going to continue to monitor A2. Here's that A2's memory region has combined with 2B's data. Currently monitoring progress to analyze effect. Hold pod 042. Issue detected in your conversational functionality. Numerous machine lifeforms whose network functions were destroyed remained out of control. Please take caution. Affirmative. Okay. The wee lass is up.
Good morning, A2.
What the?
Analysis. Yorha Unit A2 was restarted 5 minutes and 42 seconds ago. The cause was excessive strain due to battle against a large machine lifeform.
All this goddamn sand is starting to piss me off.
Alert. Fuel filter performance deteriorating. Fine particulate matter seems to have entered the filter while fighting in the desert. Proposal. Replace the faulty part immediately.
You make it sound so easy.
Records indicate said part was once used at the resistance camp.
The resistance camp.
Alright, let's go to resistance camp. Oh shoot. I think I was supposed to walk there. Oh well. That's what I get for being an idiot. supposed to come out here.
Help! Help me!
Are those machines fighting each other?
Thank you so much for saving me.
You're a machine too.
Wait, please. I have no intention of harming you. My name is Pascal, and while it's true that I am a machine life form, I also detest fighting of any kind.
Uh-huh. And machines don't have souls. They're just murder bots with a fancy name.
Murder
I killed
bots!
so many of us. And I swore to make them pay.
I see. If that will save your soul, then so be it.
I have to live, Pascal.
You aren't going to kill me?
Just shut up and leave before I change my mind.
You... No. Never mind.
I can't destroy Pascal, it gives you an ending.
You have my thanks.
It gives you an ending, so like, I kind of want to continue my story. I could have done that. What's going on? I'm hearing something. Alright, I guess that's just background noise in game. Number 2, you're still alive. Sorry I haven't been in touch, Anemone. You survived, that's all that matters. Though, I fear that all your fighting companions are long gone. I had to kill number 21 with my own hands. I'm sorry. No, it's... Oh, that's right! Did you know there was a Yorha member here named 2B? That looked just like you? She's dead. What? 2B is dead. I killed her. She was infected with the logic virus. Oh. Well, please make yourself at home in her camp. I'll have someone show you around. Not necessary. Her memories are contained in this sword. I see. You can go ahead and use her old room then. I'm in charge of the camp here. I'll make sure to tell everyone about you. I want to see if I can upgrade some of my weapons. Can I please upgrade weapons? Pretty please. Fine. Hey, Anemone, got a question for you. Any chance you could spare a fuel filter? A fuel filter? I'm afraid our supply recently ran out. Pascal makes them for us, so you could go pick one up directly if you'd like. Pascal? You know him? You trade with the enemy? His village is different. They've never caused us any harm. No way, forget it. This may be hard to understand, but we forged an alliance to trade materials within us when the need arises. Can't be picky about how we reach our goals around here. And besides, we aren't so far gone that we kill machine life forms after they surrender. Alright, can I shop now? Ah! Please let me shop! Can't shop.
A broken filter will cause significant problems with fuel distribution. Proposal: replace the faulty part immediately.
Yeah, I know.
Coordinates confirmed for a colony centered around the machine life form known as Pascal. Location marked on map.
You don't know when to shut up, do you?
Negative. He doesn't. Maybe I'll be able to shop at Pascal's village. That would be nice. So, funny thing about this timeline is it's a technically looping timeline. And I enjoy that. Here we go.
There's machines everywhere.
Analysis. This is a colony of pacifistic machine lifeforms led by the unit known as Pascal. It is logical for a large number of machine lifeforms to be present. This pod has concerns regarding Yorha Unit A2's predictive skills.
I'd be more concerned about me smashing your face if I were you.
I love this game.
Report. No damage detected.
Pod is savage. Pod is savage. Pod is absolutely having the time of his life roasting the shit out of A2. Now then, how can I help you? Summary. Yorha Unit A2 possesses a faulty fuel filter. She has obtained information from an enemy, leader of the Resistance camp. She has traveled to this village in order to obtain a new filter. End summary. Request. 1 functional fuel filter. Do you really need to spell it out all like that? Analysis. A2's lack of verbal communication made this pause assistant necessary. Shut up. Ah, I see. Sadly, I'm a bit short on materials right now. I need rigid tree bark to create the filter, but the only location I know of is guarded by a ferocious machine lifeform. I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't make the filter at the moment. Confirmation. Unit A2 will secure and deliver rigid tree bark. Don't confirm that by yourself.
Areas where rigid tree bark is available marked on map.
God damn it.
Analysis. Hostility toward the peaceful machine lifeform Pascal is pointless from an energy usage standpoint. Proposal. Form a friendly relationship immediately.
You've got to be kidding me.
Form a friendly relationship. Or else. Form a friendly relationship. Or else. That's basically what I'm hearing from it, like, the pod. Pod does not give a shit about A2's, like, feelings about matters. He is going for what will help the person he's helping. And, like, I appreciate that. The bluntness of the matter was so funny to me.
Whoa, what's that?
Unknown.
You're useless.
A2 is so mean to the pod. Hi. Alright. That is important for 9S's route. found where it is! Okay, I need to mark this on map. There we go. Marked on map. I get confused in this area so quickly. So, if I remember correctly, there is another weapon in there, and I need every weapon.
Guess I'll go back to that machine.
There we go. Time to go back to Pascal. I wonder if A2 and 9S are, or not 9S, I wonder if A2 and 2B are the exact same height. Because some of the stuff that 2B can do, A2 can't. So I'm wondering if there is height difference. Be interesting if there was. I'm gonna try to do it here. Nope, I can't do it. Alright, so I'm gonna try that again, because I need to jump across all these platforms. Nope, I can't do it. Okay, so I gotta do it, later. I'm bullying the camera again.
Here's your stuff.
Thank you so much. I'll make a filter right away. Please just give me one moment.
He can fly.
So actually, machine bodies are modular.
Alert. The machine lifeform Pascal has returned.
gave me that filter for free earlier. I need to pay you back. It would bother me otherwise. How conscientious of you. Yeah, so if you think of something, let me know. I do have a bit of a problem now that you mention it. A ferocious machine has been attacking our children in the area where they play. Could I possibly trouble you to slay it for us? I do hope you'll agree. We don't really have anyone else to ask. Thank you so much! I promise to repay you for the trouble. Alright. Time to beat up another machine.
Hostile machine life forms detected.
Alright. We heard you defeated the nasty creature. Thank you so much. Here's your reward. Please take it. I built this village because I detest fighting, and I wanted it to stand as a monument to the power of the village, of peace. But when we surrendered our weapons, we lost the ability to defend ourselves. Now many within the village want us to rearm and vanquish nearby enemies in order to preserve our peace. What do you think we should do, A2? Don't know. As for you just said. Yes, I suppose it is. I'll let your villager friends know if anyone tries to attack me. I'll wipe this place clean off the map. I will make a firm note of it. A2? If you like, you're welcome to take a look around our village. It would be nice for you to know more about us. Sure, if I feel like it. Sis. Hey, big sis. Huh? Come on, big sis. Play with us. I don't play with machines, don't get lost. Come on, I want to play with you. I'm an android weirdo. I'm your enemy. So do what I say before I kick your sorry ass. You're funny. That's not supposed to make you happy. Like this, make us something to play on, big sis. What? No! But we need something to play on. Yeah, it's boring right now. Seriously? They sell stuff in the tool shop, so go buy us something. Yeah, buy something for us. Alright, just quit bugging me already. Yay, we did it! Welcome. You're looking for play equipment for the children? I'm afraid we don't have anything like that in stock at the moment. However, I'm sure I could build something with the proper materials. Tell you what, here's a list of what I'll need. Bring me those materials and I'll get to work. Everyone around here is weirdly pushy. Don't be absurd. We are not. Fine, I'll do it. I'll just bug me about it every waking minute of my life otherwise. An excellent choice. You should be able to find what you need in the amusement park. Oh, hell, that's forever from here. Safe travels. Yeah, this is probably the worst thing to A2. This is the last thing I wanted. Four. Level 4 is the max for weapons. And for pods. I'm going to see that guy in the forest. He taught me how to make things, and I can vouch for his talent. Yes, pods do have levels, and they suck. How do you upgrade them? I'm gonna be... I'll be back. I'll show you where to upgrade these things. It's not that hard. It's just the resistance camp. So I'm getting a better microphone soon, hopefully. So you got that to look forward to. Here we are! Maintenance shop owner. So you can buy storage for chips here. You can also upgrade the pods, which is hell. I want to upgrade pod 1 first because pod 1 is the most important. But god, some of the drops that are needed for this like is insane. Like I need 20 simple gadgets. No, I need 30 simple gadgets. 30 simple gadgets. Oh, god, this is so. That's what I mean by there's gonna be grinding in this game. Yeah. Alright. You've changed, number 2. The way you talk and act is completely different to how you were in the past. You've become a true leader. I'm nothing compared to Rose. Actually, I have the records stored on that external drive. Thought I should preserve memories of the time we fought together. And I also think you have the right to see them. You and I must never forget. I know. So, here's the thing. That is an entire, I think, 10, 20-minute booklet. It's like a short story. Like, it's a straight-up story. Like a straight-up story. So, should I read the story out? Then just... Should I do that? Like, I'm gonna have to, but like, should I do it today or should I wait? You know what? I want to do it because it's like it's a really good story, but like at the same time, I know it's long. Like it is very long. So yeah, that's fair. What time is it right now over here? You know what? I'm going to do a... So, I'm looking at the time and I'm looking for how long I've been streaming. I've only been streaming for an hour and 30. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do it. After this, I'm gonna stop for the day. Yorha Pearl Harbor Descent Personal Record Part 1. My name is Anemone, and I lead the android resistance. This is a record of the battles I've experienced and my losses. I leave it here as a warning to myself. The machine lifeform attack lands far too close for comfort. I smell the acrid odor and know that some of my hair has been singed off. Anemone, retreat for now! That's an order! That's my captain, Rose. I obey her without hesitation, running from the front as soon as I take out a few nearby enemies, feet flying beneath me. I leap into the hastily built trench where my resistance comrades are gathered. How many battles is this now? The same sights and sounds? The same struggles of attrition? My resistance forces play the same war on repeat with no end in sight. I don't even remember why we're fighting anymore. But I must continue regardless. I must continue until one side or the other is dead. This looks bad, Shion. What should we do? Calm down, Lily. We'll find an opening somewhere. You don't search for an opening, you make one. Dahlia, wait! I grab Dahlia's arm before she can flee the trenches and turn to Rose. She brought us here after all. She must have a plan of some kind. But as the enemy horde closes in, Rose simply squints off in the distance. There's been a change in enemy movement, she says finally. Someone just started fighting over there. But that's not possible, stammers Margaret. We're all here. Margaret's right. There are only 9 of us left capable of fighting machines. Captain Rose, Gerbera, Lily, Sonia, Erica, Margaret, Shion, Dahlia, me, Anemone. We're all that's left of the 8th Descent Force. Ones that took place roughly 200 years ago. An uneasy Sonia pulls Shion close and chews on a loose strand of hair. I don't like it, she says. What if it's some kind of machine trap? I wait for a while, heart pounding until I hear the enemy fire lesson. Okay, I say. This looks like our chance. Let's pull back. Someone's fighting out there, Anemone, cries Dahlia. We can't abandon them. Oh, so you want to risk all of our lives just for some stranger? Come on! We don't even know if this mysterious fighter is on our side or not. That's not what I said. Enough, you two, barks Shion. The captain makes the final decision on this. After Shion speaks, all of us turn to Captain Rose. She looks at us in the eyes and nods slowly before starting to speak. Gerbera, the enemy is heading towards the explosives we sped up earlier, yes? Gerbera thinks for a minute. Now that you mention it, yeah, they are. A slight smile crosses Rose's face, and she seems perfectly composed. Good, and if this goes well, we might be able to take them all out. I want all of you to leave this trench and get to those explosives. We'll let the blast take out most of them, then clean up the stragglers. Identifying our unknown mystery fighters can wait until after we're done. No one objects to the captain's decision. The moment she issues the order, we all leap from the trenches as one and re-enter the fray. When we reach the battle, we find what appears to be another set of androids dressed in strange black outfits. Before they even know what's happening, we detonate the explosive, killing the remaining machines, and turn our guns in their direction. All right, I say to the strangers. Start talking. Easy, says one of the mystery androids. We're on your side. We're new models that have rolled out as part of something called Project Yorha. Really? I say. We haven't heard anything about new models. I probably speak with more bluster than necessary, but I have to make sure they're actually on our side. I don't think they're lying necessarily, but I can't read their expressions thanks to those giant goggles they wear. And frankly, a little caution never goes amiss in the middle of a war. We learn that the found 4 androids refer to each other as number 2, number 4, number 16, and number 21. They also aren't in a hurry to share much more. Our mission is top secret, one of them says. That's why you haven't heard about us yet. I slowly draw my knife in an attempt to gauge their reaction. So in other words, no one will know any better if I kill you right now? Stand down, Anemone, says Rose softly. No! Cries Lily. She's right! We've all seen how quickly the enemy is evolving. Who's to say these 4 aren't machines that just look human? My companions nod in agreement. This damn war has made us all suspicious. One of the strangers, number 16, I believe, draws the long knife from his sheath. If it's a fight you want, she says, I'll be happy to give it to you. Before I can respond, Dahlia leaps in front of me with her weapons at the ready. This is it, we're gonna fight. But just before the battle can erupt, the android called number 2 steps forward. Wait, she says. There used to be 16 of us, says number 2. The others died during the descent. We're isolated and alone out here. Reinforcements aren't coming, and that means we have to finish this mission with the soldiers we have left. We don't need more enemies right now. What we need is allies. She finishes the speech with a soft sigh, as if trying and failing to hold her emotions in check. I know that sort of voice. It's the voice of someone who still has hope, despite all the odds. So that's Yorha Descent Personal Record Part 1. I'm gonna be honest. It's a long one. I think it's 4 parts. And that was just the first part. I need water. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. Back into the fray. Yorha Pearl Harbor Descent Personal Record Part 2, starting now. According to the Yorha team, there's an enemy server beneath Mount Kaala. Mount Ka. This is what I'm going to call it. I can't pronounce that, and I don't want to. I'm going to just call it the mountain. If we can take it out, we might finally gain some ground in this endless war. But in order for that to happen, we need to work together. After a bit of thought, Rose decides to throw in with the new models. It's a relationship that changes as time goes on. What are you doing, Dahlia? Just showing the idiot how weak she is, replies a winded Dahlia. Ha! Uses her opponent, number 16. You're obviously outmatched. The two of them are taking turns hitting each other. It seems friendly enough, as those things go. Plus, they've been doing it for so long now that both of them are out of energy. They likely couldn't punch through a piece of paper at this point. The rest of the group stares at the combatants and tries not to grin. Dahlia and number 16 seem to butt heads over the smallest little things. Maybe it's because they're so much alike. It's almost annoying how quickly muscleheads learn to like one another. The rest of us converse as Dahlia and 16 continue to spar. We call each other by names that I gave us, explains Rose. I see, responds number 4. I thought it was strange that you didn't use code numbers. She nods while she speaks, as though this all makes perfect sense. Suddenly, Captain Brose breaks out in a wide grin. You know what? She says. I think we should give all of you names as well. No, says number 2. It would be a waste. Rose eyes her warily. A waste? You can name me when the mission is over, she replies, as a blush rises to her cheeks. I can tell her words also serves as a wish for success. All right, responds Rose. I'll think of a name for you by then. She knows this is a fleeting promise, as such things are. But it doesn't matter. Already I can see us growing closer to the Yorha team. Well, my friends are growing closer to them at least. You're all being careless, I state, much louder than I intended. Luckily, the others either don't hear it or decide to ignore it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go against the captain's judgment, but it doesn't mean I'm ready to just lie down and trust our new friends. Ours is a solitary existence that has long since been abandoned by the moon. No matter how they cried, mourned, or struggled, the voices of our departed comrades went unanswered. So how can you trust an entire squad of new models that you just met? What's wrong, Anemone? I hear Lily calling to me. She's likely concerned about me being apart from the rest of the group. Nothing, I begin. Before I can complete my thought, Lily suddenly opens her mouth and emits a terrible scream. Lily's scream echoes throughout the entire camp. It's heartbreaking. It's agony. It's horrible. She's been infected, screams Rose. Lily's infected! We all draw weapons out of instinct as much as anything else, pointing them at her comrade as she continues to scream, scream, scream. We all know what's happening. We've seen it before. It's a logic virus, a machine weapon that hijacks android systems and overwrites their data. And since there's no known cure, it's also a death sentence. I need to show her mercy. I need to set her free. My fingers rest on the trigger, yet I hesitate before I can make that final fateful decision. I hear a voice rise up from somewhere behind me. Stop! You can't do this! You can't just let your friend die! It's number 21. The girl I thought to be cool and composed beyond all measure was now pleading with me to spare Lily's life. What do I do? What the hell do I do? Lily said you were like family to her. You can't abandon family. Not before you exhaust every possibility. What can you do then? I'll use my power to erase the virus. That's impossible, Rose spat out, what we were all thinking. But before we can act, Lily starts to send nearby comrades flying with impossible strength. I've seen infected androids before. I know how much damage they can do once the virus turns off their limiters. They'll fight and fight until they're utterly destroyed. Dahlia and number 16 rush into the fray, trying to suppress their former friend. She swats them away like flies. How many of us have been infected now? How many friends have we been forced to put down? The heart I'm not supposed to have aches with the thought. It aches as I remember all the identification numbers that have been retired. When did I start giving them names? When did I decide I simply couldn't endure it any longer? Initiating reprogramming sequence. That voice, number 21? She's screaming something about reprogramming? I don't know what to do. I'm lost. As my vision slowly clears, I see number 2 inputting 21 inputting commands into her terminal, while number 2 and number 4 hold her down. They hold her as she writhes, and Rose stares at me with surprise. No, I'm holding Lily too. '21 respect. The 14th Machine War, Pearl Harbor Descent. The name of the mission entrusted to the Yorha soldiers. Was there ever such furious gunfire? Such bombing that continued without pause? Our target is a machine server under the mountain, and our situation is dire. We need reinforcements, requesting deployment at once. Number 2 speaks quickly, yet calmly, which is all the more remarkable considering the hostile army closing in on our position. But the command center is a orbiting satellite, informs us no reinforcements will be forthcoming. We are abandoned. You're alone. It's so easy to do up from there, from the satellite, from the moon. I'll do whatever it is necessary, says Lily with a grim smile. Dahlia and Margaret quickly nod in agreement, as does number 16. They decided to join the rear guards, staying behind as to be our shield, even though it comes at the cost of their own lives. Regardless, they all agree without hesitation, for we in the vanguard would be joining them in death soon enough. Without another word, we turn our backs on each other and take up positions. We know this is the end. Dahlia and the others will buy us time to reach the gate at the peak. Beyond that lies an elevator, and beyond that is the server. If we can destroy it, we'll deal a devastating blow to the machine life forms throughout the Pacific region. But I noticed number 21 scowling at the elevator. I sort of have a bad feeling about the final stage of our mission. Go on, she says. I got this. We crowd into the elevator as she begins hacking the terminal. She doesn't need to tell us what's happening. It's clear that the elevator won't descend all the way to the server unless someone stays behind to control it. Enemies incoming. They're almost on us. As I speak, I suddenly find myself leaping from the elevator and taking a position at number 21's side. Almost as if my body is out of my control. Something's... I'll back up number 21, I cry. The rest of you take out the server. The doors close on my friends. The last thing I see is the face of my captain, Rose. She looks concerned, but then the door is shut and she is no more. That was the last time I ever saw them. But it's alright. I'm gonna finish this, one way or another. The only sounds we hear are distant explosions and the rasp of number 21's breathing. Thank you, she whispers, for staying with me. I look at her eyes and see the telltale red of a large virus infection. I was right after all. I sigh softly as I drop my weapon. I've seen comrades infected before. That's why I couldn't leave her to die alone. The vaccine she gave Lily is already ineffective. The enemy has evolved. They study number 21's patterns and developed a new resistance. No one can save her now. When the elevator reaches the server, begins number 21 weekly, then I'll give you peace. In reply. The elevator moves ever lower, creating a countdown on number 21's life. How much time has passed? How much can possibly be left? Too long to wait, and yet not long enough for regret. A massive explosion echoes in the distance as the hall slowly shakes. It's the final act of Lily and the others in the rear guard. They just overloaded their own fusion reactors. The sound of our comrades' demise slowly fades from our ears. As it does, number 21 reaches up and slowly removes her goggles. I'm glad I got to meet you, she says. Her eyes are so red, but not completely. There's still a little of herself left. And while it is... Don't worry, I say. I'll be with you soon. She smiles as my words reach her ears. As soon as the elevator touches down, I fire a bullet into number 21's brain. I watch the thing that used to be her tumble to the ground. I stare at the gun I hold in trembling hands. I press it to my temple. This will end it all. War. My meaningless existence. All of it. It will finally be over. Unforgivable. 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 Your comrades sacrifice themselves and fight to the last breath. They feel suffering, they feel sadness, they feel pain and terror. And yet you surrender now? Unforgivable. The voice is a battlefield curse, telling those who survive to see their mission through no matter what. It's another me crying out. I scream at the top of my lungs and race down the hall. I'll show you. If you're going to push me, I'll show you. You'll only be satisfied if it ends up with more killing. I leap into the fray with weapons out in both hands. Here I am. Here I am! Kill me! As I scream, an explosion suddenly rises up and sweeps everything away. A soft wind touches my cheek. I smell fire. I smell ash. The explosion in the server room was powerful enough to take out the mountain itself, reducing the once proud summit to a smoking crater. Machines immediately drop to the ground and stop moving. I look out over the scorched earth. Lily? Number 16? Rose? Number 2? Are any of you? I am the only one left. The only one. I was alive because I had been afraid to die. I began giggling. Some mad thing, crazed even to my own ears. I'll join you soon. You promised to join her soon. How could I have said such a vain, laughable words? Such lies. I laugh as I stand in the smoke and the flames, and laugh until I think my very throat will tear itself in two. I blink. Daylight drifts through the smoke. I have been standing here all night. My laughter finally depleted. I force myself to my feet. I'm the coward who stayed behind. The coward who lived. Now it's my job to carry on the will of those who fought at my side. Since I can't kill myself, I'll have to fight till someone does it for me. I'll endure every hardship. I'll kill every machine I find. This is my cross to bear. I walk slowly into the west, dragging my broken body along. Number 16, number 21, number 4. I'm sorry I'm still alive. I'll be joining you as soon as I finish something. So, that is the Pearl Harbor descent. It is originally a stage play. In fact, I think it hasn't been translated to. It's it came out before the actual game itself. But God, that hurt. Whenever I read that, I always get really emotional, and I don't know if I can continue on. That was hard on me. I'm gonna be honest. This game. Thank you for saying that. This game is one of my favorites. It has so many great moments and so many things that are so missable. And I wanted to share something that I thought was important, especially because this game truly has so many missable things. Like, I went through the entire game. Yeah. I went through the entire game 3 separate times, and I didn't find that until the 3rd. So, we now have archives, the descent summary. So I'm gonna read these real quick, and then I'm gonna end up, because these are the records from Yorha itself. A unit from an experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 16 possessed a rough and tumble personality ideal for her role as a gunner, where she was required to attack foes from a distance. Though she possessed a defiant streak that extended even to her superiors, she was assigned to the mission anyway due to her tremendous offensive abilities. During her squad's assault on the mountain, Number 16 volunteered to stay behind and hold off the Machine Lifeforms army so her companions could continue up to the mountain. She fought with great courage alongside members of the local resistance group and managed to hold off in overwhelming numbers until the appearance of a Goliath that was unaffected by normal weaponry. Seeing no other way to end the fight, she chose to destroy the enemy by overloading and detonating her own fusion reactor. This act of self-sacrifice, despite her defiant nature, is one of remarkable interest, and likely merits further study. Alright. So that's the first one. And that ending, further study, things get worse. Yorha Scanner 21, a unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 21 possessed a cool and analytical personality that perfectly fit her role as a scanner. Her first and perhaps most impressive achievement was her using her analytical abilities to cure a member of the local resistance group who had been affected by a logic virus. Unfortunately, she fell victim to the same virus shortly thereafter during the assault on the mountain server. Though she fought valiantly, the virus had evolved into a form she could no longer remove, which eventually led to her asking an allied unit to end her life. Experimental Yorha Unit Number 21's initial success against the virus has been determined to be valuable information regarding how to construct barriers against machine lifeforms, and should be included in the basic system of all subsequent Yorha squadron members. So, Yorha Attacker Number 4. Though Attacker Number 4 possessed an unusually bright and cheerful personality, she still managed to be effective when it came to engaging in close-quarter combat. In addition to providing morale boost to the group, this unit also used her sunny disposition to form an alliance with the local resistance group. She was eventually killed during the assault on the mountain server. The cause of which was a self-directed overload of her own fusion reactor. Further research reveals that she undertook this action as a means of protecting her companion, Attacker Number 2. One further note, while this unit's cheerful personality provided certain benefits to overall unit morale, it was also responsible for a decrease in fighting spirit during intense combat. As such, it has been deemed inappropriate for future combat models. Yorha Attacker 2, a unit from the she specialized in close quarter combat, and was programmed to have a neutral personality. Attacker number 2 took command of the squadron after the death of its original captain, number 1. Despite issuing many questionable commands during her initial time in the leadership role, she eventually formed a working relationship with the Resistance and succeeded in destroying the enemy server located on the mountain. While the experimental Yorha unit number 2 possessed great growth and adaptability abilities, she also deserted her post following the destruction of the server, and as of this moment, she has yet to be apprehended. Our research and development group is currently conducting further research to determine whether or not there would be issues with this model personality settings. The missing experimental unit, now designated A2, will be handled by the Type E division. So, the Yorha descent was a basically test of Yorha models, period. They weren't supposed to succeed. They were created to die. They weren't supposed to succeed. So, this entire thing that happened, that wasn't supposed to happen. A2 should not have survived. But oh my god, am I glad she did. Exactly. Command says that A2 deserted the force because they don't want to tell their troops that the reason why she deserted was because Yorha Command basically left them to die. Exactly. So this is one of the reasons why A2 is so dangerous to Yorha itself. That's why they want her on. So I wanted to read that out for you guys before I left, because it is indicative of how Command treats its troops before this game even starts. So thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciated everything. Please stay safe. I hope you have a good rest of your day.